might wonder, why am I here? I'm currently at COMPUTEX because I got invited by MSI, my friends of MSI, because they told me that there's going to be a couple of products that I will find very useful. They already gave me a little introduction the other day. I want you to guess which one is the one that you think I am definitely buying as soon as it gets into the Italian market. So here we are at the COMPUTEX 2024. This is the section of all the computers that are for commercial purposes, so for businesses. Think about my setup. My setup is made with like 2 screens that I use for streaming and working, and then I have a vertical one that I use for watching movies. And my problem is like every time I use that for watching movies because I have flip it around, go on the settings, change the settings, then put Netflix here while all the screens are alive. So I have to unplug the 2 screens, turn it around my bed, and then I watch them. So from a computer, you just press one button and it becomes your smart TV, which is cool. This one is one of their all-in-one PCs, so you know, no cables, you just have the connection cable of this one to the ground and to the internet. Then they have these monitors that are specifically made for like mini computers. You know, I was telling you, like if you're a remote worker, getting a mini PC could be interesting because you have a high power, but then you have to bring also a screen like that. In order to have less cables, you can just have this one. And the cool thing about this one is like with this screen and this mini PC, you can just turn on just from one button. So instead of like turning on the PC and turning on the screen, you just click it there and it turns on both of them. Then this one, it's a docking monitor. You remember the thing that I was telling you before, that I have the issue that I have the vertical monitor and then sometimes I want it to be horizontal, and every time I have to go in the settings. And then with this one, what you can do, apart from the fact that you can like dock it in many directions, but you can just flip it. It goes dark for a second and just goes back to horizontal by itself. Kind of useful, I would say, this one, right? Moving on, we have this one, Pro MP161E2U, which is this one. It's a very smart and very portable screen. It's super light. This one, it would be perfect if you're a remote worker because you just need a mouse. Not even, like you put your laptop on the side, you connect it through a micro HDMI from there, and then you immediately have 2 screens wherever you are. You could be in Bali, you could go the next day to Canada, you can be anywhere. We have this one, which is another monitor. In this one, they added the fact that it's super thin here, so it's for a smoother view. This one has 120 Hertz compared to the others that were 100 Hertz. And it's also like almost on a gaming side, because to be considered a gaming monitor, you have to be 140 Hertz. And they are also made this one, which is a bit smaller, it's 24.5 inches. They reduced this one because they all know that this is the most annoying part. You can also put your phone right here as a way to, you know, you keep it there if you need it. Anyway, of course, we're in 2024, and of course, MSI had to bring something related to AI, right? This one is the AI computer by MSI. This is the MEG Vision AI. This one has a chatbot integrated. What you can do is like, as if it was a ChatGPT, right? But it's directly on your computer. And you just write, print an image of a Greek god. There we go. A Greek goddess eating souvlaki. But what is also interesting about this computer, it has a full screen on this side, which works exactly like another screen of the computer. From the mouse that is right here, you just go on the right, and it appears right here. What it does, it also recognizes what are you doing with it. So if it's gaming, work, meeting, entertainment, and it changes this part here according to what you're doing. So talking about the screen, the AI screen, no matter what game you're playing, it will recognize all the stats that you're using in the game. In this case, what it does, it takes every image that it finds here, it finds out what are like the stats, and it recognizes that this is the health, this is the armor, I guess. I never played this game, and these are the ammos, right? It recognizes those, and it just puts here whatever you want. Like it puts the same light for those. Then here we have the fans. What is cool about these fans, they're different from the other ones that they have. The other ones have usually like one fan, right? And that's how usually the distribution of the air goes. But with the double fan, that's how it goes. And that's the name of it. Here they introduced the Thunderbolt, which is this little thing right here that you connect to the 2 PCs through like a hub. For example, there is this video, which is 28 gigas, that we want to pass it into this computer. Instead of like sending it through email, through stuff, like what we can do with this Thunderbolt, we just drag and drop it, and then it's going to just automatically send it from one computer to the other one, and it's just going to instantly send it. Oh, I remember another thing that I want to show you. You remember when I feel like 1 year ago, I was struggling with making my own computer, and I was telling you, no one is creating like a computer that is easy to build, like a Lego building, like you just plug and play and you just do everything. I'm kind of sure, I don't want to say anything, but I'm kind of sure that MSI listened to me when I said that. I don't want to, but by clicking this one, that one is moving, you can easily remove this one here you can also just, can you help me out? Thank you. You just remove it like that. And also, can you show also how to remove this one? You see, with one hand chat, you just remove it like that. And that's what they're implementing in all the components that are like the mounting components. For the Wi-Fi, right now, you don't have to do all the cable management that you used to do. You just to connect these two, and this one is gonna give you just the Wi-Fi. And that's mostly it. Like, these are the things that surprised me the most about the MSI components in 2024 here at COMPUTEX. I hope you liked it. Which one do you think was my favorite product? I tried to be very, like, you know, to not give it away, but I don't know if I was able to. I think it's clear which one I would definitely buy as soon as it gets out on the market. Write it in the comment on YouTube.